This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Mamiko Newton Lartey marriage at ho. I feel some no and yeba bem krankra and so eba yeba studio na ye biem ye pa. But say Newton I see owra Nsoatreman na oni ye ashe nyoma bi. Ipa jo new so I kradwa. Bremwe na fife room kakra.
Right, boss, medase. Na ye di samatese nkomo a ohwa pani oda TV so a coach Ahmed Nuruddin. Or champion coach on the G League in the mathematics. Now pressure now a shoot because Samatics Eco Africa. Or more preparations now are smooth. Or more the other teams to be out to baby or more that of course in Central Cup and gave them a platform. Say we met me who new signings are more team and of course almost strength are more Africa met me Amanako Daddy. So met me I reach a level of other clubs and of course so met me your coach and outdoors or more performance and so coach ya prakona da TV so fair pressure on so e won so atre na ono so na djuma at that table no so na say first of all obe pick up the button from where coach must okonadu jan pepepe na import what me better performance e de amamo e wo Africa mo koyi the team now they started here Samates e won Central Cup no the 4-1-1 formation of the real 4-1-1 no and as a 4-1-4-1 no means when you have 4 attacking midfielders that comprises of 2 central midfielders or more na no when you have 2 wider players and so it makes up a 4-man attacking midfield now my body a lone striker actually so 4-1-4-1 with a lone pivot and no any coach ya prekone ideas or they call Samurai Boy eco faces Samatics now Samatics team no so a movie in a shape obet me I can afford 4-2-3-1 because a lot of flexibility. Now 2 teams no performance no enye adia bet me aka say oh results no ko say nti we ka sembe bresa yem for performance no to nchen adia ba ko me hu ye pa from Samatex team number 1 ne say every time na omo nkra ball no na omo ma Nsoatre the time and the patience to build out. Everything be up say obenya na call the confidence the time and the patience na call the ball for the goalkeeper no ba or import or a direct ball to the striker swiftly na call the ball no the call but for Samatex without the ball na omo push more men in the final third it is Nsoatre build the ball on the bar na ama pockets no especially centrally ayaketenkete e the ama as Nsoatre team no into who say na omo lose lot of balls deep in midfield. One, Madika Halati, number 2, every time Biana and Nsoatre crabo no mode bano general, ya betra central circle imuha. Na the passing lanes not done very, very thin and marginal. The person may say, Nsoatre a goalkeeping department and never started ball in addition to the 2 central defenders. Now ba prepare ball no ba ku mienu miensa omo ya medun fifi no na Samatex age ball no ebi na wo hwe wo mu TV isi so na me busa say who are the key game builders for Nsoatre, who are the midfielders omo all the confidence and the ball retention skills so mu kra ball no dey ba nanso no omo nkra ball no na me who pressure no Samatex e dey ma omo no bebresa. It might be down to team ideas and as a coaches on one can plan on the call game say allow them to build up from the first phase. Second phase, which is a midfield, no best set a mid block, need your pressure more ajabono. Now, share Nsoatre team now, and I may highlight it show you. Area hanging on, no to be prep ball, no, it's me prep momo. They can also sometimes from the 4-2-3-1, no, or to be converted into a 4-2, 4-1-4-1, no, or to be converted to a 4-2-3-1. So back 4, no, and a walk with TVC. Now, share money pair, now a double pivots. Pivot 1 and then pivot 2. I'm going to drop back 4 anymore. Now the F say you can understand the fact the structure of the back line now intact, protected by the double pivot. Now area had the F. Mom for born in central circle. Now I'm a loose ball. I did about commission on so say a central defender in the form of Ebenezer Seche from Great Olympics now joining on this season. It's my highlight the actual say, oh yeah, I want to grab ball no person on the bar a call attack. Every time behind you body the free watch this space. Samatex falling off and fin. And so Samatex I wouldn't even on any ball league, you can't really build out so new players in a ball or whatever, or more in about some few weeks time, or more now they call Africa. And 2, Ocean so team on the ball league, and now you're strong coach ya preko as so yeah juma. coach Masokro do adwuma e ma Nsoatreman gye no and we jaw no akwa JC South Africa signing new contract. Every coach has to move on. He's moved. And I also saw move. Na team we no yenya hu onsa no ye papa coach. Na de hu ne say enye preparation we ye Ghana Premier League mu na mo de kwa Africa akosi ye nyina ye na mu. Enti de mo ye Nsoatreman bia na ye fa ho. It matters a lot to all Ghanaians because you follow your ball. Already, we've lost some quota in terms of your clubs across Africa now. But they can't catch it. Central defenders and the pressure no also. But in such a last time, it's your ball, up pia ball, and pass. There's no iota of pressure on them. But move the ball to the second phase, and you can understand the fast and watch the base. You can count about 5 players are more from the base as against 3, and this is why we talk about overloads. It's 5 on 3. Talking about the overload. I keep saying, say, ball on a shot and for short passing sequence in Kodia. Then you need to find a way to go for a direct ball, and you put just all quality sharp wingers or a center for the way hold the ball. Some test the ball do on. Sorry, you sort of the ball in Bessiano and on my Jeff Flow. I really didn't love what I saw in the game. Coach Apreko, first of all, when you DM about drop your the 2 central defenders in Intermajabo on the Yako. Na Shaibu free Adriana Bay and the performance, no, coach, you say, because he didn't really show much confidence against Somatics. And I am talking about Shaibu, our ball Adriana team now body. Every time, Somatics let me push in a 4-4-1-1. 1-1 means one striker by body and the top striker and it's said Daniel Omo and the Morata shape with pepe. What it entails in a final 10, some test more pressure because they know say during the second phase, you know, all the ball and watch it. Only say more pressure, but watch this zone. And if me and Sana coach back for some test really had a very, very apparent plan for the game. So, Mamufa Bonimra, central defenders and the men Yomoshe. Now, Bona Yakaka Dampani, Kamafu, and I kick off Nekamadampine. Every single build up Biano, Baby Ray, the final 10. Now, final 10, Hono, some tests were really organized. Now, one player and ought to be for one in Kobebia. And Sibin is such a mood to be pass Bono. I've taken my time going through all that with you. Versus Shaibu. Every time, no, I'm build up a suspect and should be about the say. They can't really build out. Coach, Yapreko, who are Jumaye? Africa, the Bema pressure about super. Now, sometimes they may say, some tests are very mobile in the final 10. They could also convert from the 4-4-1-1 to 4-2-3-1. 3-1, no, and a attacking midfielders 3, no. Now, one striker. So, Coach Nurudin Ahmed, they are all and one, the team, no, on their own pair, import their powers or on replacement or the best team. So, who say, mature 4-2-3-1, mature 4-3-3, who did that same shape for Samates. And I'm not sure how they always continue to keep that pressure on Nsoatreman team. Nsoatreman team build it out and fan coach Masokro do ono na ye hunu enema we say bi. Yes, opponents are holding bebrebe man pressure. But the key message I'm dey my coach Apreko say the team no the early phase of build up. Early phase of the project, but as I saw I can hold kakra. What me I can hold pressure be no super. He has a very young squad. But that young squad now, the previous coach did some excellent job. And unfortunately, one movie, now the new coach would have to reshuffle things, especially on the field. Obey changes back, but it has to have some good shape, especially in such a top place. I understand Foster up at the ball, this strike cannot feel Foden. What my friend is Kumasi High School for product. I understand he can move or sometimes be an team. But whatever be the case, we can say Filippo Fori, as also our dance park or Johnny Bibiani Go Stars. But Ubenya Umama now for mother so Steven do you mother so Nsoatreman. And so try other players to be no more key players and the concept and your ideas has to reflect on the game. But should be a shy one to actually. Should be a left back and a ball about actually because they've always been losing the balls during the build-up, especially the first phase, they're smooth. Second phase, no more lose ball. Okay, let's talk about this. Now, what has been the shape of Nsoatreman without the ball? It was a convertible more of 4-1-4-1 from Nsoatreman. And because of 4-1-4-1, they have a lone pivot or protected back four, and then they have a key striker only the line. So 4-1-4-1. And a coach Apreko is setting up on crab on one. Now the key thing here, they say, I must stay in the blocks, very compact and narrow, but I quite them. Oh, when you know, so 4-1-4-1, having only one striker chasing the ball. But I say, irrespective of how compact a shape, looking on the screen, or I say, quite them. So with or without the ball, Nsoatreman is some way. Quite a double no the ball near chrono. And you can understand the fact say, some attempts are about 2-3 players already in the box, and one has to be a late arrival. So in such a team, now strength in a way. So Mukra ball also strength in a way. They lost this ball during transitional phase. Omulusu ball no moko started. So I had this question to ask. Again, a coach in the catcher players, mon build up through short passing sequence or moko direct. Now who say Omuntimi man Fofia and Tuata, one of those chances, and a day this particular goal we say at the bar, And I can tell you something. Team no cry who can count boxing and shame crying. Ball Tonetta, watch Ebenezer Setcher so closely. He's one of the most experienced players or joining team this season. And on the boys in Ekasa, you saw the goalkeeper starting the game. You just saw him start the build-up from the right side of the team, But Makacho, I want to come on central circle. Now by the time we lose the ball, I will show you something. In Nsoatreman and it's Samate's A2 coin back. I can say Samate's preparation over the move. When they lost the ball, Samate's had about 6 players in the half of Nsoatreman. It's your money crab no, but no my ready some of Nsoatreman for no pressure and no one can crab ball to touch. When they had the ball, when they recovered, me can't Samate's for no. They had about 6 players here. The transitional process is smooth and swift. So watch it here. Shape will be an Sama Nsoatreman apiki. What shape is this? Tima all building actually at the Ababa Senako. Ukosi Ghana and now Confederation Cup. Yet we found to dream home, but your dream here be na year share so after some the boy neighbor Amfano. Shape will be power and away TV. This is one line, and then this is the defensive line. Ocean Fifia, Samate's for the Guabe. Nsoatreman system can come home. Mahoki can offer. Mahoki can offer. Muko saying na it's the moye piano. Yes, to see home. They lost that ball in transition and they never recovered. Omo recover and number one Tonetta keep an year pure moko passing. Na ball the Tonetta we are to was and kind orange do do which la. Omo nyina ba be defend here, but Omo crack here because every time team it look more leaky. It looks so shallow. With or without the ball, Nsoatreman can come home. Nsoatreman has always been showing that frustration. Psychologically, it is not good for the team. But he has to talk because he's a senior player. Most of them. But watch something critically here. My holding on the amount. Some of these players said no boxing. Faka Nsoatreman. Now when I'm okay in Africa, they are all here crying changing Nsoatreman. Okay, come home. 5-6 players in addition to the goalkeeper. 2 strikers. But boy, where you go? So Mahoke can without the ball. No? How can we measure your strength defensively? Attacker, they kept a lot of time on the ball. But since 6, in addition to the goalkeeper, 7 players in the box. So one striker, Mohamed Mankuele, Abalet, Babek saw so many means. But watch how many of Nsoatreman players in our box room. But this ball ended at the back of the net. I think Nsoatreman can come home. Now, one thing about your team's never draw now, and the fact that now omo shape, especially if you preseason ever. Papa, a one of the check coach here precon and the squad. May you sure some boys never draw now, we are out of shape. And I gave the bar at the right time. It served as a good reminder for everybody. Count them in the box. There are about 8 players as against 3 strikers. But born in the net. What do you call Africa or be higher power? Yes, you could no crowd drop here, your person be better more. So Nsoatreman, I hope come on then mafia kotokwane as folk be be no. You perceive who that preparation be for Africa. We can't really force you into many things, but watch it. This second goal no crowd and then you cry. Second goal in the end, Nsoatreman to be come brace up. But the person challenge some team in TC so, and if I want to percentile your preparation and readiness for Africa. My percentage, I'm about 30%. If I want to percentile this, the first thing after Kofi Ban, a ball from the defense. Look, Samate's in a really ball no midfield. Nobody challenged for the first ball. Second ball, no man's land. That same midfield, and unfortunately, as against the last line of defense for Nsoatreman, and Ebenezer Setcher or Totoye, no, they share referee, no, Ebenezer will be a one count. and a ball straight and count how many players are chasing the ball. Remember, Taka say, "Oh yeah, defender now face keeper, striker so face keeper chrono. Why they defend here? Obi o white in be a defender, yet they are facing their own goalkeeper. So by the time I do go post in the crowd, now attack and the ball not do post in my way. And him for the money now call here. Why are you here? Where is the structure? Who is the last line of defense? Who organizes that? So you isolated the goalkeeper and a central defender and a quarter toy. What the performance of Africa and Penamokra. Nsoatreman has to, upgrade our preparation, or they should really improve it as soon as possible. Ebenezer, you saw that frustration from the key defender for the team. But you can understand the fact, say, watch it here. Ebenezer will be on one count. This is it. It was 1-on-1, but striker and foul. Man, clearly a foul blind side. Then one count cry. You can watch it. But Ebenezer was a bit furious. He showed some signs of anguish. And but why is it happening? But it is good. Where can you good? Where points to be any Africa no more no. Yeah, the mama said the bear moment to jam now so akoye. Apart from defensive weakness, I'm showing offensively, there was this chance I could feel by a show saying indeed. Chances in the pressure man so throughout the entirety of the game. But Bakumi be a buy the defense no exposed, but yet it was up to the task and it was saving situation. Nsoatreman created many chances in the game, but gave us a lot of micro information about our preparation. Nsoatreman. I think that two teams they gave a very good fight to themselves. But one thing I make come once them say Nsoatreman performance in a watch general or monkey come home. Now Ghana need a dome. So for some attacks, we show what team closely. Not how I am fast. I replace it said without a name and okay. I feel some matters the main business. But I can't also be called not prelims no matter me I facing out. Until some draw no, you be so at the preparations and info and monitor more take better free or me no camp over. Nsoatreman wa chile kra. But some matters I was very good shaper or more are ready for the Africa now. Chief Madam ya chile dia ma na what show no so.
Okay. Enti migiri ye pass omo etie omo monitor program no ye papa na futu sema hodo anso dia to dwane nyina no omo afa no kama pa we enye de twato ni so obeye more ansa na Africa no omo ahyase Kessben television and when you go to Kessben 93.3 Kumasi, Kessben 92.9 Accra, Mamuje DSTV no channel 364, Mamuje Go TV channel near 121. And the local source in Nina and so baby go the amamo.